am so tired of the word identity politics being used as a cudgel against Black people that are seeking higher office or that hold higher office to diminish their qualifications and make it seem as though the extent of what they bring to the table is that they're Black and Black people will vote for them. It's absolutely reductive and it's ridiculous. And let's also acknowledge the fact that white is an identity too. I know that some of y'all think that white is the default and everybody else is the other. But when you're talking about the working class, or you're talking about the Midwest, or you're talking about rural, I know that what you're talking about is white people. Because you always use those to exclude how Black people can appeal to those voters and your perception, your incorrect perception, I might add. But let me go ahead and clue you in to what I'm responding to. This is the Washington Post article, one of the million VP articles that they do. And Representative Matthew Cartwright, you know, some of these Democrats ain't shit. Y'all be saying some racist shit too. He's an Amy Klobuchar fan. That's his prerogative, but I don't like what he said here. He said, I think identity politics only gets you so far. What people really want to know is, are we going to have an effective team in the White House? Okay, so why is identity over here and effective over here? You know that they can coexist, right? You know that a Black person can be effective, right? If we want to talk about Amy Klobuchar and Senator Kamala Harris, let's talk about who was an actual executive. Kamala Harris was a statewide elected executive as the Attorney General, the largest Department of Justice in the country, where she had a $700 million annual operating budget, and she managed over 4,500 employees. That was a 6-year elected office statewide as an executive that she held. Amy Klobuchar does not have that experience. Be clear. So if we're talking about governance, we're going to talk about a person who's been an executive already, and she's currently a senator and a legislator. And by the way, she has introduced a slew of proposals, one of which, her racial and ethnic disparities task force, is actually name-checked in Joe Biden's Black agenda. So obviously she knows how to get shit done. So let's not diminish her qualifications. If you want to talk about competency, if you want to talk about the ability to govern, Kamala Harris has proven that time and time again. I'm not going to let you just make her out to be like all she is Black and she ain't got nothing else to bring to the table.